What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at level 25 and we've got to go with our boy. Bring the MLS in, Illarramendi. Beautiful 85 centre mid. There is the other two options. The striker looks nice until you notice a 3-star. And realistically, I'm not too fussed about having a special left back. We've already got Furland, whereas Mende can definitely do something in the midfield of our MLS squad. We're going to jump in with him. No walkout, which is always nice. But hopefully we can get on board to get to that level 35 and 40 for the next players. He is a free in the mid, but most definitely still has some very good stats. Defending looks decent. Dribbling, passing are very nice. We can go with a little bit of a pace sort of boost from a chemistry style. We have got, is that long ball pass. We've got press proven and Travella as the styles. Let's jump in and see. I'm thinking a shadow or an anchor for his chem style. I'd like to tell you about skycoach.gg. They offer many features within the FIFA franchise, from FIFA coins to FIFA Weekend League boosts, from trusted sellers, pro players, and are the best prices on the market currently. They have fast delivery, high quality services, lots of games, and also a cashback program. The more coins you buy, the more eligible you are for cashback options. So if you want to buy FIFA coins at the best price, click the link in the description of this video. It will be active promo code for 10% discount from my subscribers. All you have to use is the code JT11 at the checkout to receive this bonus. On to the video. Getting already with a big challenge. That's exactly what we like from him. Let's have a look if we can get the ball out. Oh, hold on too much. Henry's going to let that prove him, but I think it's a very light free kick if I'm being brutally honest there. Want to see him pushing the ball up. He has got obviously that long ball pass, which is going to be hopefully proven very nice in the midfield. I don't think I've really tested too many people with it, other than the likes of a Trent Alexander-Arnold, who most definitely uses it as a cross very, very nicely as we try and ping the ball around here. Dribbling-wise, we're looking okay. That was a bit poor going inside to Henry, but most definitely not terrible on the pass, which is always nice. He's got a little bit of a through ball, which again is going to be utilised. Pushing forward with him then, looking for that little 1-2 if we can. Going to try and go all the way. I don't really need him going too high up there, but if he wants to, that's always nice. Little dink across into our own Henry. It's a good strike, but Schmeichel is not phased whatsoever. Realistically, he is going to be used more in... Oh, nice ball. He is really going to be used more in an objective squad more than anything. He's not... I'm not saying he's going to be taking over many people's main squads, because realistically, there is a lot of centre mids that we've got already. Just even in the cheap categories, you look at someone like a Marcus Llorente. It will be interesting to see how much he is, but Spanish links as well into a major league also, but also has that pace as well, which is always going to be perfect. I was trying to over the top there, but looking for that through ball if he can. It's a great ball. Stops it absolutely dead. Gets us up the field even more so. Oh, we got a bit of a long shot in him. Is that a toe poke? Lovely seeing it out with him. He's got good composure on the ball as well. I do think a lot of the centre mids nowadays have very, very good composure when going forward. It's kind of a necessity at this point, because I'm finding the dribbling is so intricate in this game. It is needed almost. If you have somebody that just physically cannot be on the ball, I think that is a recipe for disaster when it comes to a centre mid, because you want them calm, collected, let the runners go, but then also you need him to track back as well. So it's almost kind of a triple threat really, because, oh, that's poor. If you have somebody that is more box to box as well, that's a poor judgment as well, and again another bad pass. But if you have somebody that can do both, attack, defend, also then be on the ball with the dribble, it's just irreplaceable in the midfield role when you've got somebody that can do all of that. Looking for a little left foot. Yeah, shooting's not necessarily his thing. Good interception again. In terms of everything that you need from a centre mid, he's got it. He's a free card, so he's not necessarily going to be number one on the list, because that just wouldn't be the point from EA. Giving us an objective that is a top-end card, it's just never going to be the case. But as another MLS kind of player that you can bring in, don't know whether we've even had the squad foundations for MLS yet, but might be a little bit of a help going forward with them. And if we do get any sort of cups this year, which I'm assuming we will do eventually, he again is going to be proven really, really nice when we look at the comparison between what sort of strikers, or what sort of midfielders, in fact, we have in the MLS at the minute. I'd say the only thing that you could ask more from him is potentially more... Oh, is a better pass. Is more probably around the 3-star. That most definitely is where it could do a little bit better. But again, like I said, he's a free card. You kind of got to expect it. I think the 87 Wolf Striker is going to be the best option from this season. And hopefully we do get better and better as we go through, which is what normally happens with natural progression. Looking for a little bit of run with him. Can we find him again? Over the top. Need somebody in the middle if they could, because shooting-wise, he's not quite there. See if we can find something. Long ball pass in, and it's quelled. It's going to be the only problem. You don't really push him too far forward. It's kind of just purely on the base that you're getting him more forward than you normally would, just to test his ability. What is he like actually really far up the field, or is he more on that defensive side? That's a cracking ball. Whips it in. Little chest from Henry. Finds the spin. Can we find him back? Illarramendi looking for a power shot, and I hate that animation. So going into the overall form then, between the three options, I think he is the better one personally. You've got the striker, good pace, 3-star unfortunately. I know Illarramendi is the same, but you can get away with it a bit more in a centre mid, and especially when we know that full well will have an MLS objective at some point. If we do look at the MLS objectives, also just as a side note, the other option is a left back. Again, I didn't choose the last left back for the same reason. He is the only squad foundations we got at the moment. We do technically now have 4 different heroes you can go with, plus Messi in the team, a Jordi Alba that more than likely will get a flashback at some point, and to be honest, so will Busquets. Both of them are bound to. Maybe even a cheeky Chiellini, and also a Moments Vela is always in the year's kind of schedule at some point. So he adds himself into a team that you can at least get some good hope from it. I'm not saying he's going to be the best, but at the minute, he is technically, joint 4th highest in the rankings of the MLS players. Maybe for now, but most definitely as a starter, never going to be a problem. If you've also got any of the informs, they add a bit of value in it as well, as again, they are higher rated than a lot of these commons. We look at the golds realistically, it's Messi at number 1, Busquets and Alba. That, to be honest, Busquets' 37 pace is not going to be enough. Alba could probably get away with it, to be honest. Chiellini, again, if you've used the pacey centre-back, actually looking back at it, probably the best one you can go with, again, to build that MLS team. But in terms of overall, I think a solid card. Balanced on the stats a little bit for an 85. 3-star is probably the only thing that I'd say could do with the upgrade to make the card just a little bit better. And even if it was just a weak foot, I'd be happy with it. Pace-wise, we go with the Shadow. That one just adds that little bit of value to acceleration. Sprint speed definitely needs it. But then you also get a bit more on that defending, turning him into technically a 90 DM, which is incredible. But never take the full stats for gospel really, because in game he can play a little bit different. I wouldn't say he plays like a 90 CDM, but most definitely has the solid ability, decent strength, nothing too crazy. Dribbling wise was nice, little bit stocky at times, but the passing was solid. So in terms of an 85, I'd give him a seal of approval, to be honest. I'd be looking at somewhere between like a 6 to maybe a lenient 7, and especially for an MLS, he is the best card you can get for literally no value. So let me know who you chose at level 25, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.